There's something in the air, I'm intensely breathing.
So we're going back to John 17:3. So does the word monon, okay, does it restrict the predicate? When we're talking about predicates of identity, does it restrict the predicate to the referent?
If the referent in this case is going to denote the entire being of God, then sure. The only true God.
Okay, so who is the referent in John 17:3?
Yeah, one of the referents is going to be the Father, but it doesn't exclude the Son, since the
Okay,
Son
yes,
is
it
denoted
does,
as
because
having the
Jesus is
same
not the
nature.
Father. GG.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Is the Father person separate
So
from his essence?
grammatically,
You just conceded.
the
Is the
sentence
Father's
means
person
exactly
separate
what
from
it
his
means.
essence
Grammatically,
ontologically?
exactly that's what the
Is
sentence
there
means.
a
So true
real? Is
God.
there a real
So true
distinction? Is there a
God.
major
So
real
true
distinction
God.
between
I
the
believe that.
Father's hypostasis, person, and his essence? Is there a major real
I believe.
distinction?
Now, brothers and
I
sisters,
believe that who and
watch this. Watch this.
I believe that who and what are coextensive. Okay.
No. Is there a major real distinction between the two?
let me tell you guys something real quick. Blockboy, I'm responding to you, bro. Stop dancing. I'm responding to you.
It's finished.
I'm responding to you. Stop dancing.
It's finished, man. It's finished.
Can I just finish what I want to say? So the predicate phrase "true God" here, okay, that is denoting essence. Okay. Now, who is it restricted to?
Sister, I already answered your question.
Who is it restricted to, Peter?
I already answered the question. What was my response?
Who is it restricted to? Who is it? You asked me a question. That wasn't a response. You asked me a question.
What was my response?
You didn't give a response. You just asked me a
Earlier,
question.
I gave a response. This is the seventh time I told you it's not restricted.
I'm not a tape record. Okay.
It is not restricted to the person alone.
Yes, I'm not saying person. I'm saying the reference.
Wait, I'm saying the reference. Is the referent a person? Wait, is the referent the Father, and is the Father a person according to you?
Yes, but
so you conceded, GG's.
That's not a concession. That goes against you.
Hold on. So now you're gonna have an issue. Now you're going to have an issue.
Here's the problem that you have. Here's the problem that you have. Here's the problem that you have. If you don't say that it's of the nature, here's the problem that you have.
And not only of the hypostasis.
The nature, true God. True God is denoting nature here. Okay, it's not picking out a person here.
Halal's blunder. If true God is no longer restricted to person but can also refer to nature, then the Son is also true God, since he is of the Father's nature, according to Philippians 2 verse 6. Therefore, her concession undermines her initial argument.
With the word only, who is it restricted to? Because you said, and everyone heard you, you say that when the word only is used, it modifies the predicate to the referent. I didn't say person. You're the one that's trying to make me say that. But does the word only, when we're talking about predicates of identity, does the word only restrict the predicate to the referent, whoever the referent is? Does it? Yes or no?
Hold on. In this case,
does it? Yes or no?
The only true God, does it reference the person of the Father or his divine nature? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it only referencing the person or his divine nature?
Dude, let me help you out real quick.
I'm
answering you.
Person or his divine nature?
I just unplugged my microphone, dude. My phone was on mute for like 10 seconds.
So answer the question.
What the hell you said.
Answer the question.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Okay, so when the invocation of the
what was your answer to what I said?
I'm answering with the question just like you do. So when the implication of the only true God is invoked, is it in virtue of the person or the divine nature of the Father? Which one is it?
Guys, he won't answer because he knows it cooks him.
One is it?
When you're talking about predicates of identity, I'm going to ask you one more time. And if you answer me with a question, that's how I know you're a coward and you can't answer me.
She's running.
So I'm going to ask you one more time. When
it's not restricted.
Bro.
It's not restricted to the person.
When we're talking about the reference,
it's not
okay. Whatever the reference is, we're just talking about in the general sense of grammar, how grammar works. When we're talking about predicates of identity, does the word only restrict the predicate, whatever the predicate is, to the reference? When we're talking about predicates of identity.
Yeah, okay. So if I cannot get muted. So it is not restricting.
Show me one grammarian who agrees with you.
It's not restricting God.
Show me one grammarian who agrees with you.
Look. Can I finish my sentence?
Show me one grammarian who agrees with you.
Can I finish my sentence without being interrupted?
Show me one grammarian who agrees with you. Show me one reputable scholar that agrees with you. Go for
Can I finish the sentence? Thank you. Can I finish the sentence? Yeah. So it is not going to be restricted to one person alone in this case. In this context.
I didn't say in this case. I didn't say anything about John 17:3. I didn't say anything about John 17:3.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So we're going back to John 17:3. So
Is something in the air, I'm intensely breathing. Did my heart stop beating? Was never unprepared for our final meeting. Before the trumpets raised the sleeping.